7:39. I had to go to something. I know this was actually on one of the all area like conversational reports at some point of Manifesto. I had a head case manifesto that wanted to know toilet paper husband. What does speakeasy mean? One of my Mickey Sticker Club books of flags and fans. I said, I'm pulling over right now. I said, I don't know. I don't know what he does. I don't know who, I know who he is. He's a nobody. I said, I don't know what he does in the sense that nobody gives a shit about him. I mean, I don't know how the fuck I was attached to him. Why I walked into a toilet paper marriage and it got stuck to my foot and I can't get rid of it. And it's attached to some U.S. Pentagon, I don't know, official, in relative form. And then his father, the Anthony Sr., went over to Korea and fought for America in the Korean Civil War against the exact non-enemy. I would say that North Korea would be the non-enemy in that instance. I didn't want to free South Korea. That's Elizabeth and Lewis's fucking letdown for all of humanity. Why the fuck would she drag America and give spy intel into fucking, unless they were there just as courtesy, cleaning up the fucking world, but like a nuclear bomb would have worked much better, and not leaving any survivors than actually send American heroes over there and wound them. So in all areas, stupid of what do I cover and who do I cover? Well, I'll tell you who I don't stand for. The piece of shit that gouged my fucking eyes out. That I don't. I don't stand for my father. I stand for my grandfather when he was in Yugoslavia. However, I was with Pakistan and Soviet Union at the time, trying to get their books together. I said, is Antonin Cattaruzza? I said, is he? I know he's not. He does not know he is royalty. He does not know that the god of Omni is coming via his route. Why is he traveling Yugoslavia? And I understand they're upset about some communist regime who stripped all of their benefactor away. They think it has something to do with Mussolini and their communist whatever. I am both the Russian Federation and I am also the Soviet Union. I am the one who gives out the flags and protects you all so we can fix us from not descending further into chaos. So now how would you like me to protect my grandfather, being that he's in Yugoslavia and Albania? He will not fight for Mussolini, but he is a medic. And he is patching up all of the gentlemen along the way, and he is documenting by painting the scenery and all of the destruction. So now how would you like me, as a manifesto, who is documenting this in a different format, on my way into being born, with the galaxy and the guardianship that I have with the planet and the humans, who are descending into chaos, and I'm trying desperately to advise them that it is because they have their wrong white queen, who is leading with her white men, mass confusion and hemorrhaging everywhere, including the United Skins that are now having problems in America due to my orange square war elsewhere, which ties into the Americans who are now in North Korea fighting for the wrong fucking reason because of Elizabeth and the problem with the children of the wall that Catherine the Great told everybody about. So anyway, so Greg, he does Bayside Live TV, and Lewis knows him. I went to one of his events. Here's a clue, Greg, if somebody is allowing you and telling you and giving you a heads up. My Lewis, that I hate more than anything, I will civilly sit next to his ugly white ass, and I will smile and wave at the world and make him a proud daughter for the moment and make him look like a superhero, because that's how awesome I am as a goddess, and as a duchess, and as a countess, and so on and so forth. Does he know my real story? No. Does he know what government I worked for? No. Does he know that he is a head case that was bought by Elizabeth and sold to China? No. So who do I work for? All area is what I work for. We try to save humans and pull you out of chaos, but you keep insisting there's no such human thing as God. Then when I meet with you, you get mad at which words I use to describe the God relationship I had with you. That next turn is in a book, but then that makes you upset because of what I look like. So how would you like me to describe in words as the world turns and as you descend further into chaos and more of you forget or argue over stupid shit? Greg confirmed by being in a Jeep behind Lewis's Subaru whatever that he bought that I swore I would never buy. And it has nothing to do with Australia. I don't know, there's something in Australia that I really like. They have a very handsome genetic that is one of my favorite, actually. They have the amber eyes. That's actually where I say God's favorite people originate from, not the sphincter in London, whatever, which makes them angry, but whatever. I wouldn't have put Elizabeth in. That would have been nicer. So anyway, there we are in all area chaos and management of the children of Earth. At every level, nobody gives a shit about until it's too late. So yes, what science project did I wake up in? I can be civil with Lewis out in front of people. I can hold my tongue. No different than I have ever been in an Allah meeting, a Valhalla meeting, a manifesto for Elizabeth, for a manifesto with anybody around the world, really. My actual persona is of a goddess, and that's how I act. When I am in a chaotic American moment because everything has fallen to shit over here and all of the magic beans that Elizabeth stole Lewis's cow, gave him some magic beans, told him to spread it in unity like pubic sperm, panspermia, all over America. So I woke up to a garden that was in total disarray and an army that's like, what do you want me to do? They're in now. Now what do I do? Thanks, Elizabeth, for all of your fucking help. I think that the communist, whatever, I thought that was enough of your Yahtzee Nazi family fucking everything up because they got Edward VIII's book of my manifesto and my partnership with Earth, where it had the tally of all of the coins tied into the Federal Reserve, tied into Russia, that my royal partnership with humans was going to be based off of. And it needed to be held in a certain way, in a certain manner, so this way I could hold it back until I arrived and then redistribute it to all of the children of Earth as I promised. Except I get here, the entire vault totally disintegrated. There's no more money anywhere. Everybody else is claiming that they have money. I don't have any. Lewis has 0. Elizabeth has 0. But Elizabeth has all of the men who won't instruct my United Skins that didn't want to go to fight for Korea either. We didn't want to go fight Korea. That's just where they sent them. So I don't know why these ugly disfigured facial excrement now decided that they were hometown homeboys with all the Americans that came to fight for them illegally. Because Elizabeth sent them there so she could claim Edward VIII's Duchess seat of York and some magic tally book that they claim that they found. That you found, it's mine, it states it's for the New York Duchess, not the Duchess of York. Piece of shit that Elizabeth is, and all of the chaos that she will bring upon the world. And all the confusion to all the men around the world. As I am being born into this shit situation, and I'm relying on the kindness of strangers to actually pick me up out of the excrement and deliver me to where I need to be before Elizabeth's next problem comes to the world, being a William from Charles and Diana, and then having something in a Charlotte of nobody gives a shit. So here we are. Greg confirmed I can sit civilly with the ugly-ass father that I would want to, that I hate more than anything. He's been useless. I told you he would just cause more chaos if you left me near him, and here we are, and nobody gives a shit.